Welcome back to my channel. So everyone has been requesting yet another houseplant haul. I counted my houseplants, and now this is including propagations. Kids doing the dishes next to me. And it's not including plants that I've planted outside. So this is strictly house plants, some of which I have in my backyard, but they'll come inside for the fall and the winter months. Guess how many I have? Over 150 plants. Who's judging? Who's judging? Anyway, I thought I'd bring you along on a houseplant tour of every plant I own. Take 2, late summer edition. Okay guys, we're gonna start in the living room at the teak bench. This is one of my favorite spots in the house. As everybody knows, I got this teak bench off of Wayfair and I love it. I love rearranging it. I love adding to it. So it's my favorite spot in the house. So let's start with this euphorbia. It's kind of hard to see because it's a little backlit. I apologize, but this is the euphorbia Eritrea, and it's quite big. I mean, there's my hand for size comparison. Pretty snazzy. This guy right here, my husband just bought me for our wedding anniversary. He came home with it, and I love it. I love the shape of it. I love the planter it's in, and I like how it is going to end up flowering pretty soon. Here's my good old peanut cactus. I love this little feller. And he's got some new growth coming in on there. So cool, right guys? And he just constantly pops out these new peanuts all the time. I actually gave some to my sister-in-law to take back to New York. I don't know what this is. I kind of call it the brain cactus. It looks so weird, but I think it's so unique. I love it. This is a plant that my kiddo brought home. I think it's some type of a fern. Maybe a palm. I'm not exactly sure. And then this is another one. It's like an evergreen of some sort. This one is a Euphorbia trigona. It's a Euphorbia, a ruby red, I think. Oh, royal red. And it's got all those little babies popping out. I love those leaves that the euphorbias get. Here is my Hoya crimson green. The underside of these leaves are soft. I love it. And I love how it's putting out new growth. When I first got this, it was just the stem and there was no leaves on it. And now there's leaves on it. Guys, I'm gonna link the fertilizer I use that I spray on these leaves down below. It's the best stuff ever. Here is our desert rose we just picked up from Plant Shop Chicago this week. I can't believe still that I have a desert rose. I'm so excited about it. And it has a few spots where it already did flower. It may flower again this season. I'm hoping it does. Oh my God, it's so pretty. Here's another euphorbia. This euphorbia is a zigzag. I got this one from Pammy's Planty Things, one of my favorites. And this one I got from her too. This is a variegated, what are you? Variegated African golden candelabra. Candelabra? Look at that beaut. The colors. I love cactus, guys. This one is a, I'm not sure, I can't remember. I got it from Plant Shop Chicago. I love the container it's in though. It's very desert. Reminds me of Arizona. Here's my Peperomia Ruby Cascade. It hasn't been doing that great. Like if you can see in here, it's a little scarce. It used to be really, really full. I might move it outside. What do you guys think? I just didn't want to have to repot it. It has put on a little bit more growth, but I don't know, just some of the top leaves fell off and it is blooming. See that bloom right there? So It's not dying, but it's just not, I don't think it's living its best life there, so I'm not sure. This is my fairy castle cactus. Definitely still one of my favorites. Oh, I love this one. I like how it just stacks, you know? I haven't seen any new growth on it. Maybe those little tiny guys down there are new, but I'm not sure. But I don't care if it stays that size, I love it. This is a Haworthia of some sort. Looks like jelly, like there's like gelatin inside. This is my Schefflera. This is an entirely new stem here, just popped out of nowhere. I picked this out of the ground in Louisiana and I brought it back home from our road trip. Popped it in and I love that planter too. Here is my old man of the Andes cactus. Look at this guy, he's so fierce. Look at those spines. That can fight off anything in the desert. This is my Thanksgiving cactus, which has literally a new layer of growth all throughout the cactus. All the top layers are all new. And it's been here for quite some time, so I must love this window. My Ficus Audrey that my husband bought for me for my birthday. I love this. And I'm actually propagating a piece of this, which I'll show you later. It propagates very easily. Shockingly, because I thought it was going to be somewhat like the fiddle leaf, and it's not. Okay, down here, what are you? Oh, I forget. I'm not sure what you are. Some type of spiny cactus. Can you see him down there? He's in a fishbowl with no drainage, and he's literally grown quite a bit. This is another Thanksgiving cactus, but this is like a variegated one. It's purple and green, as opposed to this one, which is just all solid green. I bought it, where did I get you at? Now I can't remember, but I just love the different colors of it. Oh, I got this at Menke's in Chicago, in Niles, Illinois, sorry. These tiny little babies here from Plant Shop Chicago, my kiddos. This is a fern of some sort too. I'm not sure exactly what this is, but this is my silver torch. Still one of my favorites because it's like white. Get a better view here. Sorry guys, the backlighting, there we go. He's so cool. And I like the stone on top. These are my Mexican fence post cactus, I believe. These are from Arizona. And I pulled these straight out of my mom's ground in front of her house and took them on a plane and potted them up. Here's our bird of paradise, which has put on quite a bit of new growth. This is a brand new leaf here that just opened up. Look at the size of that, so pretty. This is a brand new leaf that's unrolling. And then I think I saw a new growth. Maybe not, maybe that was it. But it's happy in this window here. I love it. We got it from IKEA. I also got that container from IKEA. Here is my desert gem in my little Walmart planter that everybody has. I love this planter. Look at all that new growth. All those string bean-like growths on top is all new. It's reaching for the sun because I don't have it. This is like the closest window. So it's like, give me light, but I think it's cool. So he's gonna stay there. This Peperomia Emerald Ripple is pretty dang cool. Look at the leaf structure on there. It's like your skin when you're in the bathtub too long and you get all pruny. And then we have a, you know what, I don't think I ever figured out what this is. I think it's a Syngonium, but I'm not exactly sure. I don't think it's an arrowhead. It's a different type of Syngonium. Let me know what you guys think. It's growing towards the light. Look at that new little baby leaf. I also pulled this out of the ground in Louisiana, potted it up, and it's been here and it's been pretty happy. This is my Peperomia Silver Ripple and pistachios, of course. This has like a shimmery feel to it. These leaves are really, really cool. I love this one. This sits on my coffee table. To my other window is my Peperomia Scandens. I can't get over how much this has grown. It has put on probably triple the amount of growth. So I still can't get over how much new growth there is here, and it just keeps putting out new little babies everywhere. This is my Chinese money plant, my Pilea peperomoides. I just watched a video from Becca from De La Plants, and she talked about how to propagate and like make extra babies. That sounds funny. And I'm gonna go do that. Here is my caladium. Let's see, what are you? Caladium, just says caladium. These two, this one probably needs to come off. This is a good telltale sign that it needs a little bit of water. This guy dried up and was like, I can't wait for you to feed me, so I'm just gonna die. All of these are new leaves here though. New, there's some new down there. So it's doing its thing up there and it's stretching towards the light. Don't mind Jay, he's behind me cleaning the lens. Let's go down here. This is the heartleaf philodendron. I should have known that without looking at the tag. These leaves are shaped beautifully, just like a heart. And look at all the new growth on there. Actually, is that a new growth? Yep, that's a new leaf. There's a new leaf back there. So this little guy's happy here. This, guys, is my moss ball, Marima moss ball terrarium tank thingy. And I actually put some cuttings of my peperomia, silver ripple, emerald ripple, and ruby ripple in there, and it's popping out little babies. I don't know if you could see that with the glare. See that? So they're like water plants, and they're happy in there. And then there's a big old leaf down there. So cool. It was an experiment, gone very well. Up here I have my ZZ plant, which has not put on a ton of growth. Jay has one downstairs that is much more of a lime green color, where this is more of a dark green. It's definitely not the Raven, because the Raven is like black, but it hasn't really put on a ton of new growth, but it's not dead and it's happy there, so it'll stay there. Here's another Syngonium arrowhead, I believe. What are you? Podophyllum arrowhead. So cute. I got this for like $1 at a plant shop, and they put it on clearance because like a lot of the leaves fell off, but I was like, no, I'll bring it back to life. Okay guys, look at that temperature outside, 85, and it's gonna get up to 103 today in Chicago. Yikes. This is a rickrack cactus that I got a cutting from the Plant Chica. She's like, it just fell off, I sent it to you. It hasn't died, and it's been in this little container for I don't know how long, but it also hasn't put out any new growth. But I'm not giving up on them. Not yet. This is an elkhorn fern, which I still can't believe I kept alive in this house. And it's actually doing really, really well. Let me see if you can look at that. Look at how healthy this leaf is. Lots of water, guys. Lots of water, lots of misting. Can't believe it's still alive, seriously. Down here are a couple of Dracaenas. They're Mia's. She loves Dracaenas. It's a baby one. It's a bigger one. Mama Dracaena. This is a fragrance. And this has been putting out, it grows from the center, and it's been putting out new growth since we got it, pretty much. I like it there. Oh, hey girl. Over here is our agave, variegated agave. I can't talk today, guys, sorry. Put out a new growth there, put out a new one there. It's gotten bigger since I brought it back from Arizona. This is another one that I stole from my mom's front lawn, so I'm pretty happy that it survived. The kiddos' room right now. Hello, what are you doing over here?
Watching YouTube and
watching YouTube. Mm-hmm. You're a tube. So they each have bamboo on their shelves here, and they have 2 windows here, but it doesn't get a ton of filtered light, but bamboo's damn near indestructible, really. I mean, it's doing fine. She's got a little Marima moss ball in there, and then Kayla has a Marima moss ball over there. I'm doing a houseplant tour.
Yeah.
How many plants do you think we have?
140.
150.
Ah.
Shadow Master, you want to come with me on the plant tour? You want to tell people about all your plants that you don't have? Okay, guys, we're in the potty. Hi. Always in my Mickey Mouse shirt. Okay, here I have a, what are you? A pothos? I think so. Little tiny pothos, little cutting. I think it's a pothos. Here is my goldfish plant, which is doing really good, and it's got a little baby coming in down there. So I'm happy about that. This is the only window in here, but it does get some pretty filtered light. This is my Gasteria little warty. I like this guy, and he's actually grown. They're supposed to be really slow growers, but it's grown. This is the tiniest cactus ever that I bought in New York when I went to all those New York plant shops. Super cute. I have this little area in my kitchen. That's where I keep my soil. And then I have this little wall here. Truth. Here is Mia's snake plant. Doing great there. It's actually 3 separate plants. She didn't want to separate them. She didn't want to separate the family. There's some golden pothos that I'm propagating up there. Here is my Cebu Blue, which I've been waiting for. It has been growing. I have a gal on Instagram who I've been chatting with who wants a cutting of this, and I've been waiting for it to grow so I can send her a little bit. And it's pretty full on top too. And honestly, it gets filtered light because this is our kitchen, so we have a window here, but look at how far away it is from the light, and it's still growing. I made that. Here is my golden ivy sitting on the counter. Happy as can be. I turn it every once in a while because it does tend to reach for the light. Oh, hello avocados. This is my golden pothos, which was much longer. I propagated some of it. Here are some other propagations I have going on for another video, so I won't show you the progress on those, but some peperomias, some Hoyas, some Syngoniums. And then this is my, oh shoot, what's your name? Where are you? Chinese money plant? Peperomia Roma, also known as a Chinese money plant, which is also another type of plant. This got this stem this week, those little babies this week. I fertilized it late last week and it just put on so much growth. It's in a terracotta pot sitting in this piggy cash pow. Cash pow. This is Mia's dragon palm, I think. Madagascar dragon tree, which I think is really cool here. Like I have a light there and it's right by the window. I like this galvanized metal look. I have it in my kitchen and in my bathroom. The piggy is galvanized as well. Here is a little shelf I got from IKEA. I keep all of my fertilizers and such down there. I usually have this watering tin outside, so that's usually not there. And here is my orchid spray, which is what I use on my Hoyas. So I'll make sure I link this below. That was also in my Amazon video that I did the other day for Amazon Prime. I'll link that video up somewhere here. Here is a little echeveria that is Mia's. It's got a bunch of babies. This is just a dish I put together with a few different echeverias. Some, what are these called? Jelly beans? Can't remember. This is my Rojo Congo I got from Pammy's Planty Things, which is super happy over here. And Devil's Ivy, I believe. Nope, Golden Pothos. Gosh, I'm terrible. This is like the biggest leaf. This is so pretty. It's so full and it just keeps putting out new growth. I've propagated that quite a few times already. Here is my kitchen window. I don't even know why I have a blind in the window. I should just take it out. Let's come up close here. This is my Hoya carrii heart leaf that will never grow anymore, but it's just so cute there. This is my Peperomia parallel. I don't know if you guys can see it because of the window. My dirty window. There we go. Little cutting in there. These are some croton cuttings that are growing like crazy. Look at those roots. Whoa. Up here is a euphorbia, oh, what are you? Corncob cactus? I don't know if you can see it, but I can't reach up there. This is my ET fingers, which is really happy here. Variegated Hoya. This is the, what are you? No, I can't think, guys. You guys know what she is, right? It's like white, pink, and green. So pretty. All of this up here is all new. She's growing like crazy. I'm gonna have to repot it. She's actually growing into the aloe. Look at those long vines. I love it. This is my daughter's aloe, which is growing clear out of the pot. It's so big. Have to repot that. My peace lily, you guys, remember my last video I did? It only had 2 leaves, it wasn't growing. Look at it, just put this 3rd one out this week. This leaf just came in last week. Sorry, let's see. Oh, it's so pretty. It's my new favorite, I think, out of all my leafy plants. My window is so dirty. This is a jade plant that loves its life here. It's been growing like crazy here. This is Kayla's. And then I have my beautiful Hoya compacta, which is actually finally starting to grow. Like I'm noticing it's starting to like get some trailing aspects to it. It's not as curled up as it used to be. What are you doing? All right, we're headed in the office. Let's start over here with my beautiful girl, String of Hearts. I have taken clippings from this a couple times. She is so pretty. She was in the living room and I moved her here. This room probably gets the most light. It gets full morning sun in these 3 windows. And like this is like one wall. So it's pretty much a full wall of windows. So she's really, really happy there. There's my crazy calendar. Yes, I'm busy. This is my rubber plant, my Ficus elastica, which needs dusting. Look at that. Because this plant is so dark, it really shows the dust. I actually just dusted it like 2 weeks ago. Behind my computer. She likes it where it's warm back here. This is my Ming tree. I just got this. My husband just bought this for me for our anniversary. And I have it right here so I can look at it every day. I'm slightly obsessed with it, guys. It is so pretty. Like it's so different from anything I've ever gotten before. He knows me. He knows I'm not like one to step out of my comfort zone with plants I don't know about, but he got a full write-up on it, care tips, everything. So I am so excited about that. This is real life, guys. I didn't clean up for this video. This is my camera case. Don't mind that. In the window here, I have some more ET fingers. A lot of you guys commented on this bowl. I got this bowl from At Home. It's a store out in Arizona. And it does have a drainage hole and it is terracotta. So like, it's pretty unique. I love it. This is my Monstera Deliciosa. I don't know. I moved her back here because she wasn't getting a ton of new growth. And like, this is probably the biggest leaf. And there's not a lot of slits in it. Like, look at, like, what are you doing? So I moved her right up against this window so I can see if she'll put on new growth. Like, what is that? Like, that's a pitiful new leaf, you know? So we'll see. Any tips on the Monstera Deliciosas, guys, as far as like getting them to sprout bigger leaves that have slits in them? Let me know. I feel like I'm already doing everything I can. Okay, let me move my little candle. This candle is probably my favorite, guys. This is from Bath and Body. Yeah, Bath and Body. Oceanside Garden. Oh, smells so good. Okay, this is my Alocasia Regal Shields. She is so pretty. I love how dark the leaves are. And it is getting a little baby there. Do we see it? Look at that little guy. So pretty. I'm really happy with this plant. My Alocasia Calidora is huge. And these leaves are so hardy. This is a brand new leaf. It's just opening up. Look at that. Oh, I love it. So pretty. I got this in Memphis, Tennessee on our road trip. Keep my jewelry in my office so my husband doesn't have to stare at it in our bedroom. My daughter made that. Mia's Creative Outlet, guys, on Etsy if you're interested. And there she is. Oh, I gotta take you down. Hold on. Look how cute. Look at all those little blooms. This is a Peperomia I never say it right. Fagerlandini. Look at all those blooms. She's so happy up here. Super happy. I love that spot too. This was also from Walmart, this planter. Love her up there. Over here, I can't remember the name of this Hoya, guys. Oh my gosh, what's your name? Shepherdii. Can never say the name of Hoyas, but look at those leaves. This has grown quite a bit too since I got it. So it's happy up there. So I'll keep her there. I got this mister from my brother-in-law from New York. He bought it for me and I love it. It's so cool. I had another one and it never wanted to work for me. Letterboard. This is an elephant ear Elena, it's called. It's got like some weird color like splashes on it. Like some of it is an even green like this one, and then this one has like some lime splashes in it. But I love it. It sits up there and kind of hangs over my head because I sit right here. Okay, this is by the back door in my office. This is a golden pothos, little tiny guy. This is my Peperomia trinuvula, which is super happy there. Look at that pot, how pretty and patinaed it is. Oh, I love that. Here's my Peperomia rubella. The leaves on this are super, super tiny, which I think is really cute. And it's happy there. All of that in the center there is new growth. This is my curly lipstick plant. All of this is new growth up here, guys. Like all of this is like wrapping itself around my macrame. Look at that. This is a dead piece. Can I pull that out? No, I'll come and cut it off. But that's the only dead piece on here. Other than that, this is all new growth. Cactus candle from Marshall's, anyone? I love it. There's a little propagation station my husband bought me from Marshall's. Nope, Michael's. Here is my Philodendron Brazil. This is my cutting of my Ficus Audrey. This is a cutting of a ZZ and a cutting of my Monstera. Okay, we're downstairs in my husband's little area. This is a Peperomia prostrata cutting that he has. This I like to call a pickle plant. This is a Senecio staplyiformis. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, but I think it's super cool. I love the texture on it. It looks like a pickle. He has a bamboo here, which is really cute. This is his African spear snake plant, Sansevieria cylindrica. He has this little area where he keeps his coral, what is it, a coral cactus? Yeah, it's a euphorbia actually. He wanted to get a different one that had more of a desert feel to it because he doesn't really like the pink on this one. So we're currently searching for one. He has two of these block windows, one here and one on the other side. So he keeps some plants in these windows. This is his philodendron, nope, golden pothos, I think. This is a bonsai, but I can't remember what type of a bonsai this is. I think we got it from IKEA. And there's his whale fin that is actually doing pretty well since we had to chop the top off because it had like a wound. So it's doing pretty good there. Then here's the other window. Here's another bonsai. I actually bought this for him in New York. And now I can't remember the name of it either, but look at the texture on those leaves. Can you see it? It's so cool. He loves bonsais. This is a ZZ cutting that we replanted in there. And there is more cylindrica. This is like the mini cylindrica Sansevieria. Over here is his ZZ plant. which, see what I mean? How like lime green his ZZ is? Mine is super dark like this one, even darker than this. And he's got all this new growth. So pretty, like there's so many new stems there. He has two on the floor and they're both snake plants. This one is the mother-in-law's tongue and this one is a moonshine. His bathroom, there is a Marimo moss ball with a little guy in there. And more Peperomia prostrata that I need to repot. Okay guys, we're gonna go in the backyard. Ooh. Oh my gosh, it's so hot out here. Wow. That's how hot it is. My camera fogged up. Jazzy, is it unfoggy now? I think we're okay. Okay, here is another jade, which is putting out a ton of little babies. See all those little circles in there? Sorry if it's windy, guys. I don't have a mic on this camera. This is my rat tail cactus, which is loving its life. Look at all that new growth. Love him. This is my Mr. Krabs. He looks like Mr. Krabs from SpongeBob. This piece here is brand new this week, and so is this one. We're so excited about them. It started off super tiny and it's grown so much. So that's really exciting because it hasn't put on any new growth since I got it. This is a nerve plant, which is not doing too well. It was dying, so it's not completely dead. I'll keep it. Peperomia parallel, we have a lot of it. This piece broke off, so I stuck it in there, and it seems to be doing okay. These are, oh, I can't pronounce that. Can you see that name? Euphorbia gwentheriis. Like the one in the house, only smaller. There's a string of bananas there. That's going to a friend. Then I have my Peperomia trivulina. This is all new growth here. Some of the leaves got burned because I had it on the other side of the tree, but all of this is new growth. So it's really happy in the shade. It likes filtered light, not direct sun. This is an aloe that's putting on some new growth in the center there. Oh, this piece is kind of dying off. I have to cut that out. Ooh, the sun. Hello, sun. This is my Zamia. It's a Zamia, and the leaves are like, they feel like cardboard. They're super thick, and it's a branch off of the ZZ plant, so same family. This is my Peperomia burgundy ripple, which is not quite burgundy. It got a little sunburned, but it's put on a little bit more new growth since I moved it out of the sun, so it is happy out here. This, it rained earlier today, so all the soil came kind of pouring out of this container. I can't remember the name of this cactus. Someone told me, now I can't remember, but it is blooming there. It's just a little wet because we got a lot of rain. There's another cactus up there who's growing to the heavens. Another little cactus there, which I can't remember the name of this one either, but this one is super cool. I love all those little tiny spikes. It's awesome. This is a Madagascar palm, but it looks like a cactus. Look at that. Look at those spikes in there. Guys, I gotta make this quick. It's so hot, I could barely breathe out here. This is my, what are you? Syngonium something? Can't remember. This is my Hoya. Can't remember either. Guys, I'm so bad with names. This is why I need name tags. I know you guys know what that is. There's a little euphorbia there. I just repotted all these in another video. Another one there with some flowers on it. There's my Chinese money tree, which is doing really well. Look at this guy. The succulent is so cool. He like curves over. Look at that. I love that guy. Here is a ruby heart. This is another type of bonsai. It was losing its leaves downstairs, so he brought it outside. So now it seems to be doing a little bit better. There's some more growth on this side, you can see. This is some type of tropical plant. I didn't get the name of it in the store and didn't have a proper tag. So if anybody knows what this is, let me know. The markings on it are really cool. I love that one. My string of pearls, guys, it's still here. I'm literally not even paying attention to it. I don't look at it. I just water it like once every couple weeks and I run away. And it's doing okay. This is my dwarf Amazonica alocasia. So it got hit with some wind. There's a little bit of crispy edges there. But other than that, it's looking pretty cool. This is not doing good, guys. This was that like moss ball I got in New York. Eek. I think it's on its way out. It was more green than this even a couple days ago. So happy about this. Croton, all of that is new growth in there, all of these. So it's finally growing. I don't know if you guys remember from my last tour. I had it in my kitchen. Someone told me to give it a lot of light, brought it outside, boom. My oxalis is down here. It just got done flowering and it actually still has all the buds on it, so it'll probably flower again. This is the molten lava oxalis. I'm not gonna talk about this one because this is an outdoor plant. This is my Monstera deliciosa, a cutting. So it's happy out here, but no new growth yet. I don't know, maybe I just don't have luck with Monsteras. Here's a banana tree down here, which is growing like crazy. Guys, I don't know if you remember, but I got this from Josh's Frogs, and it was like that size down there, like a tiny baby. And it now just keeps putting out new leaves. I got this in Arizona, in Tucson, with Becca from Della Plants. It's a kalanchoe of some sort. And all those pieces in there are all new growth. So I love it. Here's some little Echeveria cuttings, a Haworthia zebrina. Yeah, zebrina. This is my Purple Heart. I got this from Louisiana. My dogs are fighting in the background. They're playing. Guys, stop it. I got this from Louisiana, pulled it straight up out the ground. And it has put on a whole bunch of new stems. So I'm excited about that. I might have to repot that soon. This is my Schefflera, variegated Schefflera, which is doing great here. It could take full sun and it actually prefers it. There's a few different house plants mixed in with some sedum. This is some flowering sedum that comes straight up out of my ground, which is this stuff. And I put it in here with it, but this has grown huge and fast. So I don't know, like I'm just so used to succulents being so slow growing, and it's not the case. If you give them full sun, they will go crazy. Like I just can't believe how big that's gotten. It was like 1/5 of the size of that. This is my Grandulans. I can't remember what the name of this one is, but this is really happy too, and it's grown quite a bit. This is a Peperomia. This is a Peperomia Cupid, which has also grown quite a bit. This is a zebra plant, which just put on a whole new stem there. This is some type of a euphorbia cactus. And then this one in here is a philodendron pincushion. This one in here. So it's just a little project I put together. Oh, and there's also a Hope, Peperomia Hope back there. This is a type of an elephant ear, and now I can't remember the name of it, but it is gonna come in the house, so I'm considering it a house plant once we get a frost, because it won't make it out here. Look at my Adansonii and how big it's gotten just from me bringing it outside. I can't even get over how much it's grown. And this gets full sun for about half the day. Insane, right? My Calocasia mojito. My mojito. Look at the markings on this. And this leaf came out 2 days ago. Look how pretty. I just potted this in here in another video, and it's just so happy out here. So this is my rat's tail too, and this has gotten so big since I decided to bring it outside. It was probably about 1/3 of this size, and it's gotten so long that I'm actually not sure if I should repot it, if like where to put it when I bring it back in. It's so long. This is gonna look nice on a bookshelf actually, probably, but it's so cool. This is our Venus flytrap, which I don't know if this is a bloom or if this is another Venus flytrap head, but It's doing okay out here. I lost a couple leaves, but I think it's happier out here than it is inside. Here is my string of bananas. I mean, let's just take a minute. Let's just take a minute. How pretty is she? And she's so full. Oh, I love it. I hope it doesn't go into shock when I bring it back inside because it's loving its life out here. This is a new cactus wall that we just put up, or shelf rather. We were just sitting out here the other day and we were like, we should put the cactus up where they're a little closer to the sun. So that's what we did. So these are the cactus gardens I made, which will all come in the fall. Look at the hibiscus tree, guys, in Chicago. What? This is a polka dot plant, which is doing really well. Look at how tall this thing has gotten, just sitting outside. I mean, I don't even like polka dot plants, and it keeps growing. So that's a pretty cool one there. Here's my donkey tail, one of them anyway. Happy on the bench. This looks like a sad piece, but the rest of them are happy. Okay guys, wow, it's really hot out there. That's it. Thank you so much for joining me in this updated houseplant tour / collection. I hope you enjoyed it. I know you requested it. There you go. I'll probably do one more in the fall so we can kind of see where all my stuff's at. And I'll definitely do a video on bringing your houseplants indoors when temperatures fall below 50 degrees. All right, guys, that's it. If you like this video, give it a thumbs up. I'm sorry I'm out of breath. Be sure to subscribe, and I'll see you in my next one.